Okay, right. Now let's go. So have you heard of this man, Elon Musk? Yeah, definitely. Now he's a very famous guy. Why is he famous? Famous for all the wrong reason, not for the good reason. Yes, Jai, you know anything about Elon Musk? Why teacher said he's famous or popular now? No, no idea. I give you a clue. Twitter. No, no idea also. Very bad. You're going for university and you don't know about Elon Musk. Terrible. All right. Of course, it's not a big issue. No problem. So this guy, Elon Musk, is actually bought Twitter over. He has bought Twitter over maybe last November or December or something like that. Or maybe before that, I'm not very sure. But I think it's already about 4 or 5 months since he bought Twitter. So the moment after he bought Twitter, he sacked the CEO, he sacked the managers, everybody he sacked because he was not happy with them. He sacked all the CEOs and all that. And then what happened? Last time, they already stopped Donald Trump's account, Twitter account. So he said all those old accounts that have been stopped and all that, he's going to put them all back normal ready. So he put Donald Trump back all into Twitter back again ready. Yeah. But what happened is that the Twitter company didn't do well after Elon Musk took over. Very sad thing because previously he was doing very well. The moment Elon Musk came and then he was not doing well, what did he do? He started charging people for the Twitter service. All this while was free. So he told some of them that you have to pay something, some amount or whatever it is. I can't remember how much. And now there is a court case going on concerning Twitter and the old employees or something like that or whatever it is. So that is another problem on one side, and Twitter is actually having a problem of people like don't trust the organization of Elon Musk. So this is the latest problem that he is facing. This is the latest problem that Elon Musk is actually facing. Okay. So now let's go to the, you have 3 warm-up questions. But besides this Twitter problem, he has done a lot of good things also. I'm not saying that Elon Musk is completely 100% bad. No. I'm not saying that because he has come up from a very difficult situation, a very poor situation. And then like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates and all that, they work themselves up and become powerful people in the world. So this is what this guy has actually done also. And he's a very good engineer. He's a very good engineer because I'm sure you have heard about Tesla cars. All right, you might have heard about Tesla cars. So Tesla cars is his company also. But even the same problem that Tesla suffered, Tesla suffered a lot of losses also recently because the car had some problems. The car had some problems because after he created the electric car and all those things, there were some problems where the car had accidents and some issues with the car and all that, and people began to lose trust on Tesla. All right, and so business dropped. Business dropped and nearly went bankrupt. Tesla actually nearly went bankrupt and somehow managed to stay afloat. And but this guy, this Elon Musk, I can tell you about him without reading or without seeing what is inside here also. He started making rockets. He started building rockets and all that because he has been studying a lot on rockets, how to build rockets and the components and all that. Why he started building rockets? He has this dream of wanting to go to Mars. So this guy is a bit crazy. So he says that, in a few years' time, I'm going to bring people and put them on Mars. I'm going to build a place where people can live on Mars. So he's good. He's having a lot of future ideas and dreams and all that he wants to do. But I don't see this happening in 5 years or 10 years because it's not possible. It's not possible to do it so fast. Why? Because if you want to bring passengers, we need to make sure that the spaceship or the rocket that is going up is 100% safe. It's very important because one time if the rocket were to explode and people who are going up in the space, die, the trust won't be there anymore already. The trust will be completely gone and this project will have to be gone. This project will have to be gone. But what he has done is something very interesting about rockets. I can try and explain this to you also now, no issues. And later we go and read, and then you will find out what I say is correct. You see, all this while, when Americans were building rockets and going to the moon, and even the Russians also, they were going to the moon, even China also going to the moon or whatever it is, the rocket that is going up cannot come down again. The rocket is destroyed. And that means how they come back to Earth is they have some kind of a capsule, and then they have a parachute, and then the parachute will come back and then drop into the ocean. A ship or a boat will go and pick the capsule up. That is the system that they've been doing all this while. Even if they send somebody to the moon or send to space or whatever it is, that is how humans return back to Earth. No way to come back exactly. So what this guy did is that he thought about it, and then now he has made a rocket that actually can go up and come back and land back on Earth again. All right. So what happens is that this rocket now, a rocket, a rocket looks like this, of course, and then it will be sharp on top here or something like that. So fire here and all that. So this rocket will go up, and then when it's coming down, it's come back again straight away like that, and the fire will be coming down. It come down and land straight away this way back again. All right. So people can get out of it or come back into it or something like that. So that's what this guy has actually created. And there's a name for it. I forgot the name of the rocket. Later on, we can go and have a look at the name. So this one is actually a big breakthrough. Why? Because now people going to space or astronauts going to space don't have to come and float in the parachute and fall into the sea anymore. All right? They can just come back down as normal as it is. And he has also sent up the Tesla car into this. He sent the Tesla car into orbit and brought the car back down again. So that is what he did to prove that this rocket actually works, that this thing actually works. So, of course, he has done many other things also, but probably when you read, then you will try and understand a lot more things that this enterprising person has actually done for humans. So, of course, they ask you the question, what is Elon Musk famous for? So, of course, there is not one or two things that is popular or famous for, but the best thing that you can talk about is the Tesla car, of course, where if you want to talk about what is he famous for. So, do you remember anything else that he is famous for besides Tesla? Oh, right, all those terrible tax on Twitter. Yeah, but he's something at some blue thing and all that because you have to pay some amount of money and all that to be on Twitter and all that. And the people are not happy about it because he reinstated Donald Trump's account and all those stuff. So I don't think some people are very happy about Donald Trump. Okay, right. So let's try the next question. How about Jai? Anything that you know about Donald Trump? About Elon Musk? Nothing. You don't know. You know anything about me? What do you know, old man? Someone, what do you know about me? Friendly, yeah. I never ask you whether I'm friendly or whether I'm kawan or enemy or what. What I ask you is what you know about me. As a teacher, what do you know about me? See, she doesn't know anything about me. See, I told you right, she doesn't know anything about me. Okay, right, never mind, I'm just joking on it. All right. So, yeah, the next question, what is the meaning of the word entrepreneur? So you must pronounce it as entrepreneur or something. Entra also can, but the exact pronunciation is entrepreneur. The EN is pronounced as on, so it becomes on. Entrepreneur means somebody who likes to do a new business or new project or new something or whatever it is every time. So that is an entrepreneur. You are somebody who is very hardworking, your mind always thinking of how to find money, how to do something, how to create a new business. So that type of person is an entrepreneur. All right. And then you have number 3. Are you interested in going into space? Jai, how come? Want to go with me? We go to space. If I, yes, sir. Oh my God, I got a surprise. I thought she would say, I'm not going to come with you. He says, yes. Oh my goodness, huh? All right. But you're not scared of dying, huh? Oh, you're so sad. Oh my God. Look at her. Everyone will die one day. Huh? Oh my goodness. So yeah, I think you are right. Everyone will die one day, but you don't die so fast, lah. Please, lah. I'll cry if you die. All right. So yes. So of course. What about Cheng Shen? Yeah. That's a new experience. So you are brave enough to go up there. Yes. So not scared of dying also. But the cost. No, but I think but I think they said it's about 1 million for going to Mars or something like that. That's what I think he went on telling everybody, and some of them paid or what I heard. That's what I heard. There are people who already booked for the trip to Mars. Yes, Americans, rich Americans, they already paid the money and booked for 1 million to go up to Mars. Because of Elon Musk has promised them for the trip. But we will wait and see. But I don't think it's that fast where you can go, because now what America is trying to do is they need to go up back to the moon again and then set a base in the moon first. That means set a camping site or something like that in the moon. From there, the moon, then you have to carry water and everything, bring to Mars. So that is the biggest hurdle. But once they reach the moon, they are more nearer to Mars rather than from Earth. So that is what they are trying to do. But you see, when you look outside full moon time, you see like as though the moon is nearby, like you can touch with your hand. But actually it takes such a long time, at least 2 or 3 months to reach the moon itself. For Mars, it's about 6 months over to reach Mars. So 6 months you'll be sitting inside the space capsule, and you never shave, nothing, become like teacher or janggut and all that. So when you reach up there, you will be 6 months older already. Yeah, because the time travel takes about 6 months. So it's millions of miles away, Mars itself. But it looks like it's the nearest planet to Earth. But just imagine how about the other planets, how that's the reason why when you look at science and when you talk about, I love talking about Mars and the solar system. And but you know something, only in our solar system we have 9 planets. But do you know that the space telescope, which is outside going on orbit, last time they had a telescope called Hubble. The Hubble telescope was sitting in America last time. That means it was on land. But now they put a telescope up in the air already, on satellite already. All right, I forgot the name of the telescope. That one is now nearer to see other planets and all that. And outside our solar system, they have found hundreds of other planets. Not 1 planet, not 2 planets, hundreds of planets look exactly like the Earth. How are you going to reach there? And how do we know or not know that there are people living on the other planets? We do not know. But on Earth, here we are fighting every day. Russia attacking Ukraine, and one day all the Earth all going to pachar already now. You see earthquake in Turkey, earthquake like that. How many thousands of people? And so far 36,000 already. Today morning, I heard it's 36,000 people have died so far. That is in Turkey only. And then Syria also, we don't know yet. Because Syria, the saving and all that is very slow. Because the government in Syria is broken up into pieces. So maybe you all don't know all these things. Teacher is always watching news, so I know all this. What I mean by broken up into pieces is that the country Syria, if this one is Syria, the main government is ruling one place. That means the president of Syria is this guy. What's his name? I forgot his name. I can remember his face, but I forgot his name. It's okay. Assad. Yeah, Assad. His name is Assad. This guy, Assad, this is the whole big country, and he is ruling only one place. So outside here, what happened? He's ruling only this area. All these places ruling by other groups of rebels. Rebels means people who don't agree with the government and fighting against the government. They seem to have their own army and all that. That is what Syria is now broken up into pieces now already, the country. All right. So what is happening now is that when the earthquake happened, it happened here and here, all over the place. So what happened is that no help is going here. This fellow used all the government money only to help people down here. He's not bothered about this side. So we don't know how many people died down here. Now the UN is sending in from Turkey, sending in help, but we don't know whether the help is actually reaching them or not reaching them. This is what is happening in Syria today. All right. Come again? No one to give everything for them. Yes. Because of a lot of countries think that is so dangerous and no way to get in the yeah, because you are sending food, then you might get shot and you might get killed. So some people, some countries are afraid. And even Israel went to Turkey, and then Israel feels like that their safety is like not very secure or something like that. They took a plane, then they went back over it. They feel that they don't want to be there because all surrounded by Muslims, surrounded by Muslims, and Israelis are Jews, and the Muslims don't like them. So even though they go there with a good intention or whatever it is, I think it's not a good idea going helping a Muslim country like this. So you see, America and the UN is now rushing food and all that. Teacher asks you a simple question: where is the Muslim country? Where is Indonesia? Where is Arab Saudi? Where is Kuwait? Where is Dubai or whatever country? Where is Jordan? Where are all the Muslim countries? Iran? Why can't they help Turkey and Syria? Why is only the European countries and America must help? Funny, right? Why they don't help their own Muslim friend, right? And you know what is happening in the whole world today? All the Muslims actually don't like to live in their own country. They run away to UK, they run away to France, they run away to Germany, and they go there and try to be funny in their people's country. All right? You know something or not? Some of the reports tell us that the UK today is full of Muslims, that one day they can even take over the UK. Even the mayor of London is now a Muslim. Yeah, you don't believe, you check. I forgot his name. But the mayor of London today is a Muslim. All right? The prime minister of UK today is in India. No more British people ready. All right? But it serves them right because, they have, the British don't know how to rule their own country. So it takes other people to come and rule their country now. So you see, this is the problem why the Muslims have already infiltrated. This is the idea in the beginning. From their own country, they are trying to go to all the European countries, and more and more Muslims are trying to go there. They are trying to take over more countries down there. This is what they are trying to do. So these European people are like, Bodo, come, welcome to my country. Even America also got millions of Muslims down there right now. So let's, it's not that I'm racist, but they go there and create problems. They kill people. They tie bomb all over their body and then kill innocent people. They kill children. So why should they be doing this? So this is the problem. So you want me to talk in your university, you can call me. I cannot talk like this. I hope. So my wife will chase me and say, oh, you go and talk in your class. You don't talk in the house. Okay. All right. So we have done number 3. So probably you guys are interested to traveling to space. And then they ask you the next one, what about living on Mars? But you see, if you go to Mars, the people who book the ticket, all is one-way ticket, not to go and come back. No. Yes, one-way ticket. All of them have booked a one-way ticket to Mars. That means once they go there, they go and settle in another planet already. They're not coming back. They are not coming back. So you have to think twice before you go. Don't leave me and go, please. All right. Of course, your parents will be upset also. Your brothers and sisters will be upset also. So probably you must be joking, I think. All right. And number 4, why is failure one key to success? I'm sure you heard about failure. All right. There's so many great people in life. I'm sure you heard about Nelson Mandela, what is that? Mahatma Gandhi, and so many famous or popular people in the world. They all have failed in the beginning. They all have failed. And from the failure, they have come up to become very great people. So failure is something that we must accept in life. So we cannot say that I failed and then you cry and go. Some people fail one time, go and kill themselves. No, that is not what human life is all about. You must stay strong. Failure is something you fall down, you get up again. You fall down, you get up again, and then you go strong. You get yourself stronger and stronger each time you fall down. All right. So this is what Elon Musk is trying to say down here. Okay. Later we'll try and do this vocabulary. So entrepreneur, just now teacher already explained to you what is entrepreneur. A businessman who tries to create or tries to do something new. Some new projects or new businesses or whatever it is, that's an entrepreneur. Obsolete. Obsolete means things that are old that cannot be used anymore. You got to throw them away. That is obsolete. All right. You see, last time in all our houses, we have phone in the house, right? Remember, no, the phone will ring, 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 the wire and all that going to Telecom Malaysia, this thing, or something like that. Even I myself, my daughter told me what, Dad, why are you having this phone in the house, wasting money? Because every month they have to pay $100 over for the phone. So she said, you better cut off the line and get the handphone and use handphone. For this one, everything can be done with it. Why are you wasting your money having the phone? So 2 years ago, I cut the line already. I don't want to use anymore already. All right. And then the telecom fellow asked me, oh, you need for the internet and all that. The internet is so lousy because when my children were doing, luckily, during the COVID time, I already changed my line radio. I had it. Why? The telecom line is hopeless. Telecom internet is so hopeless, so slow. All right. And then my daughter said us to change to what? Now we are using time. No problem. I watch video or whatever it is. No problem. No going and turning around like this. The Cellcom one, I want to watch a video outside for a while. Yeah. Turning. Never see the video. Cannot see the video also. Even somebody send you a video on WhatsApp, so can't open also. Then when I go back, when it pops straight away can open. The Wi-Fi straight away can open. So it shows that time is so much more better than any other service. But Maxis is also okay. But Maxis may be slightly expensive. This one, my daughter got it on an offer. She saw on offer straight away. She asked us to buy. So let's continue. So that is obsolete, mean things that are old. You throw away and get a new one. Fascinated. Fascinated means it can be, you go to the seaside and you look at the scene, you get fascinated. That means you are surprised, you are excited, and you find it is amazing. So that is fascination. Mandatory means you have to do it. You cannot say I don't want or I cannot or something like that. You must do it. So that is mandatory. You have to do something. Undergraduate, like Jai is now an undergraduate, isn't it? Correct, right? All right. And then enterprise is a business. It's a company or a business. Enterprise. Shares means sometimes all these big companies, they have shares. They sell their shares. They sell shares to the public, like Proton or Perdua or Telecom Malaysia or TNB or what. They sell their shares out to the public. So those are shares. Potential means you have the ability to become somebody great. That is potential. All right. And then you have colonization, like now Elon Musk is trying to colonize Mars so that he can call it his own. All right. So that is colonization. Venture capitalist. Later you get the explanation of venture capitalist, but I can try and explain a little bit of it now. Venture capitalist means you are a rich person, you have a lot of money, but I don't want to start a business. I don't like to start business. I don't like to open a company or do business myself, but I give the money to somebody to do the business. So whatever profit, I take the profit from development. All right, that is called a venture capitalist. Endeavor means what you do in your life, the projects or your aims, your objective and all that. That is your endeavor. And the last word is bankruptcy. I'm sure you know, you bankrupt means may you chain already, no money. All right, so let's go to the reading page. You can see you have 7 paragraphs down here, but unfortunately, how can I divide this? Yeah, I think can. Maybe one person can read 1, 2, 3, and 4, and maybe another person can read 5, 6, and 7, because the bottom paragraph looks slightly bigger like that. So I think who wants to start? Jai or Cheng Shen? Who wants to start? Or I must pick up one. Okay, right. So, who? Okay, right. Anyone? So, I think yeah, you can start. No problem. You drink water first. Let him drink water and improve his voice first. Huh?
1, 2, 4.
Huh?
1, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I think otherwise going one paragraph is very messy.
Elon Musk is an entrepreneur, and self-made billionaire who uses his wealth to explore the future of technology. Over the years, Musk has made several predictions about our future on Earth and in space. He believes that theory will soon become obsolete and artificial intelligence will be humans' greatest threat. Elon Musk was born in South Africa on June 8, 1971. His father is South African and his mother is Canadian. Musk was fascinated by technology from an early age. At 12 years old, he coded his own video game and sold it for $500. 5 years later, uh, he moved to Canada to avoid mandatory military service. Bob began his undergraduate studies at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. He later transferred to the University of Pennsylvania and earned degrees in economics and physics. He was accepted into Stanford University to do a PhD, but dropped out after 2 days to start his own company. Musk's first profitable enterprise was Day2, an online CD guide software, which he co-created with his brother Clifford. Musk sold the company for $307 million and used his profits to start Exocom, the electronic payment service that later became PayPal. When eBay bought PayPal in 2002 for $1.5 billion, Musk owned 11% of the share.
Okay, next.
Mass direction in transportation and protection of colonization in 19 projects on how to make content. In 2010, then at Dragon Capsule became the first commercial sector to dock on the international space station. Since mentioned 2036 conference has led to less business technologies. Mass use of money and resources to while overseeing his aerospace company. Musk also granted Tesla an electric car company in 2006. Tesla made history when it released its Roadster, an electric car that could travel 245 miles, 300 for a single touch. In 2018, the internet headlines when it successfully sailed smartphone personal roadster into orbit on his letter to be one of them. The exploration and innovation are closely entangled, and despite his accomplishment, MashNet not worth dropped 70% in a single in 2018. Tesla is bankruptcy. Only time to tell what the future holds for this famous vision. We who believe that today's failure is tomorrow.
Okay, good. So we both of you have finished this thing. You can see there are lots of interesting vocab down here in this lesson. Then it tells you like number one, you have Elon Musk is an entrepreneur and also self-made billionaire. Self-made billionaire means what they are trying to tell us. Sometimes certain people, their parents are rich. Their parents are rich, and then they inherit all the money and all the fortune from the family. So they are considered very rich. Like, for example, you know all the rich people in the world, like Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates, or even the Facebook guy, what is that? What's his name? The Facebook guy? Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg. So all these people are very rich in the world. So how did they, but Mark Zuckerberg didn't get the money from his ancestors or what? For him, it's something like Elon Musk because he worked himself. He worked himself while he was in the university in Harvard. While he was in Harvard, and he made sure that slowly he created his fortune on his own by by creating this Facebook. And he was lucky that Facebook actually became one of the best things to happen for apps. All right. So let's continue. So yeah, and users his wealth to explore the future of technology. Over the years, Musk has made several predictions about our future on Earth and also in space. Prediction means he has tried to announce or tell people what could happen in the future, or what is going to be on Earth, or what is going to happen on Mars, or something like that. So always making predictions about the future. All right. He believes that steering wheels will soon become obsolete. What is steering wheels? You see, now if most of you would have come here by car or something like that. Every car has got a steering wheel. Without a steering wheel, you can't steer the car left or right. But what Elon Musk is trying to do is that he doesn't want to have the steering wheel in the car anymore. Why? He wants all cars to be driverless or run by electric thing or whatever it is. And that is his idea. So that is why he's saying steering wheels will soon become obsolete. All right. And artificial intelligence or AI will be humans' greatest threat. So what does he mean by AI is going to be humans' greatest threat? He can foresee that one day AI will take over human beings. AI might slowly take over, because by now you can see that a lot of things are being run by AI. So a day will come where human beings will be relaxing and AI will actually be taking over the world. So that is what this guy is trying to say. All right. Next one. Elon Musk was born in South Africa, not in America, of course. He was born in South Africa. When was he born? June 8, 1971. His father is South African and his mother is Canadian. All right. And Musk was first fascinated by technology. All right. If you want another word for fascinated, I can give you. It is right here. Intrigued. ITUED. He was intrigued by technology. All right. So another word for fascinated for technology. Yeah. All right. From an early age. At 12 years old, he coded his own video game and sold it for $500. Imagine, Jai and Lee Cheng Shen, when you were 12 years old, what were you doing? You're playing somewhere, running here and running there. All right. This guy, when he was 12 years old, he created his video game and sold it for $500. So you see, but sometimes children are smart also, even when they are young. But a lot of children, even in Malaysia, also have done some things. Not that only Elon Musk has done. All right. Some young people, even they are 12 or 14, they can repair motorbike and all that also they can do. So there are a lot of challenging things too young people also have done. I myself have seen all this. At 12 years old, he coded his own video game and sold it for US $500, of course. And 5 years later, he moved to Canada to avoid mandatory military service. What do you mean by mandatory military service? Same like Singapore. Singapore got national service. So when you are 18 or 19 years old, you must join the national service. You cannot say, I don't want or cannot. They will put you in behind prison. All right. So you have to join national service. I don't know how long, maybe it's 1 year or 18 months or what. I'm not very sure. And even if you're going to university, you must sign a bond with them that either you go university first and come back and do national service, or you do national service first, then only go to university. So that is how it is done down there. That is how it is done down there. Okay, and then let's continue. Musk began his undergraduate studies. Undergraduate means not yet become a graduate. So you call yourself an undergraduate. Studies at where? At Queen's University. Where is Queen's University? In Kingston, Ontario. Where is Ontario? Of course, in Canada. All right. And he later transferred to the University of Pennsylvania. How you pronounce? Pennsylvania. All right. Pennsylvania, and earned degrees in economics and also in physics. See, both of them, it's not easy to study 2 degrees at the same time. So he earned degrees in economics and also in physics. He was accepted into Stanford University to do a PhD, but dropped out after 2 days to start his own company. Oh, Jai, teacher, want to share something with you. My youngest daughter actually, but SPM is now going on. She actually scored for the trial, SPM trial. She scored A+ for all the 10 subjects she's taking. So we all hope that for SPM, she will do the same thing. And because sometimes you can do it in the trials, but maybe it might be difficult in the SPM. But all the teachers have told her that SPM is more easier than the school trials. I don't know whether you agree with this or not. Isn't it? Yes. So because for the Malayalam, they make it easy, right? And the marking system also, I heard everybody is talking that now for 90 and above, A+ in the school trial. But it seems sometimes can even go down to 75 or 85 also for the A+, because the student mark, the Malayalam mark go down, so they go according to the Malay score. They don't bother about Chinese is high or Indian student is high. Especially for NS, is it? Or additional mathematics, yeah. So that's why she did all the thing and she got A+ for everything. But she also set for IGCSE because college needs IGCSE also. And she's got straight A+ also for IGCSE. So hopefully just sharing with you, Onila, because, I'm always proud of my children. So of course, when you all come here also, I always given my best to make you all, study and do well in your, in whatever you're doing. I always think of that always in my mind, that even when you're doing your IELTS, I tried my best that you must do well. All right. But unfortunately, sometimes your foundation becomes a problem because when your English grammar and all that isn't good, so you may take a longer time actually to achieve the perfection. So that is the problem. So sometimes knowledge also is another thing for IELTS, because you need to know a lot of current issues and all those things. But you're lucky that you got 6, isn't it? Band 6, right? So you're lucky you got your Band 6. So probably you're now on your way to university already. So now 1 year finished already. 6 months. 4th month only. Oh, okay. You are here or in Singapore? Here, which university? Oh, Newcastle. Okay, very good. I think I know a lot of students in Newcastle also, but I don't know whether you know them. The last time also I told you, one of my wife's brothers, she's doing medicine in Newcastle also, but of course, it's very difficult for you to tell the name, how you know so many Indian girls there. You may not know which girl it is. Okay, let's continue, guys. And where were we? Yeah. He later transferred to the University of Pennsylvania and earned degrees in economics and also physics. And you see, he was also accepted in Stanford University. You see, my daughter is aiming for Stanford. Why she's aiming for Stanford is because, actually, I forgot to tell you, it's not that she's under what you call that, under scholarship. My daughter is under scholarship, scholarship by Khazanah Holdings. Khazanah Holdings is the Kerajaan, the Malaysian Kerajaan one. So actually she was in JB convent. So after standard 6, she's got all A's. And then this Khazanah Holdings spotted her. And then they asked to come for interview and all that. She did test 5 times in internet. And then the last one interview. And then only they gave her the scholarship. Scholarship for what? Form 1 free, Form 2 free, Form 3 free, Form 4 free, Form 5 free in the college. No need to pay any fees. That means she's not studying in normal school, She go to a Yayasan school in Malacca. And then from there, Now, if she can score 10A plus, she will be sent to America or UK on scholarship also. So that is why she's hoping and fighting for the thing. So she don't want anything to disturb her or whatever it is. My wife go and talk to her a little bit. You get angry. She stress up very fast already. So I told my wife, it's okay, leave her, let her, because my wife keep telling her, study, don't waste time. She already proved to you that she can get 10A plus. Why you want to go and push her and stress her some more? That's why I told my wife, just leave her alone. She will do what she wants to do. All right. So you just wait and see, wait for the results is enough already. So don't go and push her and make us too stressed some more. You see, that is the important thing. Okay, let's continue. And then where were we? Yeah, he was accepted into Stanford University to do a PhD. I'm sure you know what is a PhD, philosophy in something or whatever it is. Or I think it's master in philosophy or whatever. But dropped out after 2 days to start his own company. See, this guy went to do a PhD and then dropped out after 2 days to start his own company. And maybe he realized that his company, starting a company is more viable. And Musk's first profitable enterprise was Zip2. So what is Zip2? An online city guide software. Like now we are having Waze. Waze can show you where to go and all that. So he made an online city guide that will show you the town only. Show you where to go, which is the places of interest and all that to tourists. That's all he made, a city guide. All right, software, which he co-created with his brother Kimball. And Musk sold the company for $307 million. All right, and used his profits to start X.com. What is X.com? The electronic payment service that later became PayPal. When eBay bought PayPal in 2002 for $1.5 billion. No more in million already. He sold it for $1.5 billion. Musk owned 11% of the shares. All right. And next paragraph, number 5. Space exploration technology. So this is another company created by Elon Musk, which is still around. All right. Was Elon Musk's next big venture. All right. And Musk's fascination with transportation and the potential for space colonization. Potential means what you can do in the future with it. That is the potential. For space colonization inspired him to read books on how to build rockets. And in the year 2012, SpaceX Dragon capsule became the first commercial spacecraft to dock on the International Space Station. I don't know whether I've told you about this International Space Station. This ISS, short form, they call it ISS, is actually now in space going around the Earth. All right, it's actually going around the Earth, and there are about 6 people living on the ISS even until now. They take 6 months. They will change duty and come back to Earth. Another 6 astronauts will go up there and be there. They go up there to do experiments and everything up there. All right, but this International Space Station is partly owned by Russia and partly owned by the Americans. And the Chinese also now get involved in the ISS. They are also sending some astronauts up there and all that. But the problem is the Russians and Americans are now no more friends because of the war in Ukraine and all that. So Russia is saying that they are going to give up. They're going to give up the ISS. They're going to abandon it. They're not going to, be on top in space anymore. So this is going to be a big problem. So this spacecraft, that the Dragon capsule actually went up, brought people up, and then came back to Earth again. That's what teacher is trying to say just now. So that is where they made use of this Elon Musk Dragon capsule. All right. Next one. Since venture capitalists, you see the word just now? Since venture capitalists are often hesitant to invest. Invest means they don't want to put their money. All right. They don't want to invest in space technologies. Why they don't want to invest in space technology? Because it's dangerous. Because it is dangerous. Why dangerous? Because, you spend money, if the rocket going up, explode, all your money gone. All your money gone already. So gone to pieces. Your investment just goes off like that in 1 minute. Pew. So they did not invest. So Musk used all of his own money and resources to finance his rockets. All right. Now let's go to paragraph number 6. while overseeing. Overseeing means while doing this and doing another thing, that is called while overseeing. So that means you do 2 or 3 things at the same time. While overseeing his aerospace company, Musk also ran Tesla Motors. See, so he's having so many other companies at the same time also. He also ran Tesla Motors. What is Tesla? An electric car company. And in 2006, Tesla made history when it released its Roadster. What is Roadster? An electric car that could travel 245 miles or around 394 kilometers on a single charge. That means you can charge the car and then go to KL, because KL is about 300 kilometers from Johor Bahru. All right, just charge one time, you can reach KL already. Then you charge from KL, then come back here again. So that is what you can do with it on a single charge. And in 2018, SpaceX made headlines when it successfully sent Musk's own personal roadster into orbit. All right, into orbit on his latest reusable rocket. So this is the reusable rocket. Just now I was telling you. What's the name of the rocket? Falcon Heavy. Right? The name of the rocket that can go up and come down back again is called Falcon Heavy. And the last paragraph, exploration and innovation are costly endeavors. That means they are costly, like enterprise or things that you try to venture out to do. They are very costly. Endeavor, you can say effort also. EFFORTS, effort is a better word. Costly effort, and despite his accomplishments, Musk's net worth dropped 17% in one single month. All right, why? It's all due to the Tesla. All right, this was in 2018, and Tesla Incorporation, INC is incorporation, neared bankruptcy. And only time will tell what the future holds for this world-famous visionary who believes that today's failure is tomorrow's success. So now you can see he's stuck with Twitter. He went and bought Twitter and he's stuck with Twitter. I think he bought it for 44 billion or something, million or billion, I'm not very sure. I think it's billion, I think. So probably what he will do is actually he's very smart. He buys something, he will make money and then he'll sell it back with profit. And then he'll go and buy something else. So this is what this guy tries to do every time. Any word problems, guys?
Artificial intelligence with human square. I don't know the threat.
Which paragraph is that?
First paragraph.
Oh, first paragraph. Oh, humans' greatest threat. Oh, threat means something that, a scary thing that can happen to you. Like, for example, Ukraine is living under the Russian threat. If I say like that, you see, Russia is attacking Ukraine. All right. And you see, now, besides Ukraine, there are other countries which are beside Ukraine, which are also equally scared. Poland is there, Moldova is there, Serbia is there. All these countries are surrounding Ukraine. And just 1 week ago, one of the missiles flew over Moldova. And then they went and complained to the Russian ambassador. They called him and told him, how can you allow your missile to fly over my country? Because you are only fighting a war in Ukraine. You cannot let your missile fly over other countries. Because airplanes are flying on top. So now over Ukraine, no more commercial flight over Ukraine, because missiles are flying all over the place. No planes are flying over Ukraine now. You can check it on the Flight Radar 24. You'll find that there are no planes actually flying over Ukraine today. Anything else? So the greatest threat means the greatest harm. The greatest harm or problem that can arise. So that is the greatest threat. Anything else? Paragraph 5, what is that? Capitalism. Oh, okay, right. Yeah. What will the ship always do? Aeroplane will land in airport, right? Where will the ship go? Inside where? What's the place called where ship will go and stop? Amoy, ayo, terrible. What? For aeroplane is airport, right? So for ship? What's, see, both also don't know already now. Habis, Okay, for ships is harbor. H-A-R-B-O-U-R, harbor, huh? All right. So when you say the ship, you cannot say going to land because ship is in water. So this place here, I think I removed this first, otherwise I can't explain this thing. Hold on. All right. Normally you can see ships, huh? This is the ship. All right. This is a ship, of course, big fellow or whatever ship it is, container ship or what. You can see that normally they'll go and dock in this place, huh? This one is a concrete. This one is made of concrete. So here you'll have all sorts of crane and all those things to carry all those things out, container and all that from that, huh? This place here, the concrete here where the ships come and stop, is called your dock. All right. So for airships, for the spaceships also, we use the same word docking. Dock. D-O-C-K. Dock means landing. All right. They land or they go and stop there to load and unload. So that is your dock. Okay, good question. Anyway, anything else? Orbit is going around the earth. That is orbit. You see, like the moon is going around earth, earth is going around the sun. So that is orbit. Okay, anything else? Bankruptcy means, I told you just now, no more money, company bankrupt already. Bankrupt means what? No money, no business, no money, no nothing. You become zero. All right, that is bankruptcy. Okay, if you're okay, then you go to the front page back again. Jai, you feeling cold, is it? No, okay, no means no problem. Because I see like you're like cold like that. So still driving car fast. But be careful, teacher care for you. That's why I tell you. All right. So that is the thing. Hardworking and okay, let's see how many students we have for tomorrow. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Once you're ready, let me know. What's happening? Done? Finish, right? Going to finish. Okay, if going to finish. Okay, let's see how many students we have for tomorrow. Tomorrow is 15, Wednesday. Oh, we already have 4. Okay, right? Luckily, I printed one extra for tomorrow. Just now I thought in case somebody will join us. So, oh my God, let's see who is the other one who joined the class. How Bin? Oh, okay, right. So Zizin, Ziyun, Chen Ming, and Wong Hao Bin. All right, can. All right, so we have Wong Hao Bin last moment. So if you guys are still doing right, I just go and put this for the 2 o'clock class and come back. Is it 2 o'clock? Yes. Bye. Oh, you're already going to the other section. Okay, let's try your vocabulary first. And before I forget this, I better put this inside. Done. And let's try and do your Elon Musk story. First word is entrepreneur. What's an entrepreneur, guys?
As a person who is ambitious, need ideas to create new products.
Yeah, I think that's correct. So a person with ambitious ideas who creates new products or business. Obsolete, K, no longer useful or used, and fascinated. J, where is J? Where is J? Fascinated will be J. Very interested or intrigued. I see that's the word I used just now. Intrigued. I rubbed it off already. Very interested or intrigued by something or someone. Then you have mandatory. A. Where is A? Oh, required and not optional. And after mandatory, number 5, undergraduate. C, yes, correct. I think that's right. And then you have number 6, enterprise. E, a business, a company, yes, a major project, that is an enterprise. 7 is shares. I, part of the profits, yep, potential. L, the possibility for future success. Number 9, colonization. D, the settlement of many in a new place, and venture capitalist. Yes? F, yeah, a wealthy person who invests in other people's ideas or businesses, but he don't want to do it himself. And number 11 is endeavor. B, an attempt to achieve something. So you put some effort to do something. That is an endeavor. And number 12 is bankruptcy. Of course, G, the state of not having enough money to pay one's bills. Okay, right. I didn't realize that we were talking, and now it's already 9 o'clock. Actually, I was thinking that it's still 8 something or something like that. So I got a shock. I saw the time. Hey, 9, now is 9:14 already. So we only have 15 minutes left to finish this thing. Oh God. It's okay. Let's try and finish it before we go back. And this one is just your timeline. I think not necessary to do it. If you have done it, then it's fine. So timeline, a teacher just explained what they're asking you to do. They say complete the timeline by adding 6 milestones. What is milestone? That means achievements. 6 achievements by Elon Musk. That means, you see, like the first one, Elon Musk was born in South Africa, June 8, 1971. So you follow up and see what he did, number 2. Like, for example, at 12 years old, he made that video thing, right? That one will be number 2 like that. So his achievements. After he was born at 12 years old, he made his own video. So that will be the first thing. Then you can talk about he undergraduate studies at Queen's University in Kingston. And after that, he was accepted to Stanford University. So that is his achievements. Then you have Mark's first profitable enterprise was Zip2, isn't it? And then after that, he sold the company for 307 million to start X.com. And after that, you can go a lot of things. Then eBay bought PayPal. And then after that, got space exploration technology. A lot of things that actually happened that he improved himself. All right. Next, this one is important. The ask and answer is important. Why? You need to understand how to set up or how to answer comprehension question. Even last time also, I used to tell the GIE because this one is good for your improvement of English. Otherwise, you will not learn how to construct sentences clearly. This comprehension is very, very important. First one, how has Elon Musk accumulated wealth over the years? So how do you answer that? Answer this? Because you can see in the first line itself, it tells you Elon Musk is an entrepreneur and self-made billionaire. So how did he accumulate wealth? So he accumulated wealth over the years by being an entrepreneur and also self-made billionaire. So that's the answer. All right, that is the answer for number 1. He was an entrepreneur and also a self-made billionaire. That is how he accumulated. Accumulated means what? Save money. Make the money grow. One after another, make the money grow. That is wealth accumulation. All right. And number 2, what did you learn about Elon Musk family members? This is very simple. Who wants to try?
Elon Musk's father is South African and his mother is Canadian.
Very good. That's all only. That's all only. No need to say anything else. All right. Because they ask you, the question was, what did you learn about Elon Musk family members? So we learned that his father is South African and his mother was Canadian. That is all they ask you about the family, nothing else. Yeah. No need. That one you want to include, but we need only one sentence. We don't want to add on anything. So his brother Kimball, yes, of course, you can include that if you want. And number 3, what is Musk's educational background? So you can see he has degrees or he earned degrees in economics and physics. You see paragraph number 3. All right. So you can say that he earned degrees in economics and physics. All right. So they ask you, what is his educational background? So you don't go and struggle and write Musk educational background. You can. So you can say, you can start off like that, or you can also say he earned degrees in economics and physics. All right. Like that also enough already. Yeah. Or you can say, okay, if you really want to answer, you put it this way. Musk educational background included degrees in economics and physics. So you introduce the word included inside that. Included degrees in economics and physics. Got it? Can, guys? Okay, very good. And now let's try the other one. And I think you are having flu, because maybe the aircon is too cold. I'm also feeling the cold. Okay. We better bring it down a bit. All right, so let's try number 4. Why did Musk have to use most of his own money to get SpaceX off the ground? Yeah, you want to try? Yes, so venture capitalists did not want to invest in his venture. Okay, so that is why he had to use all his own money. And let's try number 5. Where is Musk's own vehicle mentioned in this lesson? He asks you where. Of course, where means which paragraph, right? Yeah. So I think it's mentioned in paragraph 6, right? Right. So you see, you have SpaceX made headlines when it successfully sent Musk's own personal roadster into orbit. So it's mentioned that. All right. And then they ask you, why was it mentioned? Why was Musk's own vehicle mentioned down there? Of course, the both of the question are almost like similar. They are almost like similar. Of course, it's mentioned because the roadster, the new car, the electric car, was sent into space orbit. All right. It was actually sent on a rocket to go around the world and come back. All right. So that is on his latest reusable rocket Falcon Heavy. To prove to the world that he can put a car there and the weight of the thing the car can carry and go around and come back and can land back again at the Cape Canaveral. All right. Now let's try number 5. Oh yeah, number 5 we are done. Number 6, what is implied about Elon Musk at the end of the reading? That means what do we know about him, or what are we coming to know about him? Very simple. I think you have the last line, you have the answer, I think. Yeah, it says at the end of the reading. So definitely the last line. Yes. Who wants to try? Try. Ken. No? Huh? The last line there, only time will tell what the future holds for this world-famous visionary who believes that today's failure is tomorrow's success. So no need to make it too long, right? He says, what is implied? That means what do you learn? What do you learn about Musk at the end of the reading? So what do we learn? We learn that he's actually, called a world-famous visionary. He's being called a world-famous visionary who believes that today's failure is tomorrow's success. That whole line there. All right. So the answer should be something like what is implied. So you can say, no need to write the word implied. You can just say Elon Musk is said to be a world-famous visionary who believes that today's failure is tomorrow's success. That's all. Okay, so no need to worry too much about that. Okay, now we can go to the next page because we have about 7 minutes to go. All right. Of course, if I can't finish, then the next one, I think not very difficult, is quite easy. Of course, I can show you what it is all about, and then probably you can understand from there. So what you have down there, it tells you that odd one out. I'm sure you know what is odd. Odd means you have 2 girls and 1 boy. Of course, the boy is odd. All right, the girls are similar. Circle the word that does not belong in the group. So you have mandatory, inspirational, and expected. So which word needs to go out? Mandatory. What about CIE? Inspirational goes out. Yeah, mandatory means you must do it, right? You are expected to do it. You get my point or not, Lengshen? Right. So you must know. So inspirational means you inspire. So that one has got no meaning down here. Expected and inspire got no. It's not a synonym, right? Mandatory and inspire also not a synonym. So the word that goes out is inspirational. Okay, number 2, possibility, fascinated, and potential. Of course, fascinated. Because possibility and potential are similar. And number 3, endeavor, effort, and entrepreneur. Yes, entrepreneur, because endeavor and effort are similar. Number 4, investment, shares, and merge. Merge, huh? Merge means one company joined together called merging. Huh? That is merge. And then number 5, potential, obsolete, and out of use. Potential, of course. And number 6, resettlement, enterprise, colonization. Enterprise is correct. 7, undergraduate degree and capital. Yes, capital goes out because undergraduate and degree are similar. Number 8, investors, venture capitalists, and undergraduates. Yes, undergraduate, investor and venture, you connected with money. And then bankruptcy, endeavor, and debt. Of course, endeavor, because bankruptcy and debt means you utang. All right. And of course, you have something about vocabulary in context. I think this one, you just need to find the meanings of these words. Just now also, we went through all these words. I think you know them already, what is entrepreneur. All right. And then you have obsolete, mandatory, you know, undergraduate, you know, shares, colonization and bankruptcy and all that, you know. All they're asking you to do is try to write like exactly like make a sentence with that. It's difficult to convince venture capitalists like that. So you need to try and make a sentence with entrepreneur or something like that. Huh? So it's okay. This one, no issues. But this one, yes, we need to know a little bit about what is at the back there. Future progressive. You see, future progressive, another word means continuous tense. All right, it means your continuous tense. Huh? So when you are doing continuous tense, you add an ing. All right, you add an ing. Huh? For example, I will be sitting for my exam tomorrow. Tomorrow is exam, so you say, I will be sitting for my exam tomorrow. I will be going for classes tomorrow. See, this one is future tense. Understand? Huh? Future continuous tense. Huh? And you see the future progressive, or you see they have it in brackets there, or future continuous, it is often used to make future prediction. What will happen in the future? All right? Yes.
Like I will go to class and I will be going to class.
Both are the same. It's the only thing you are doing using a different structure. Both of them are similar. So both also similar. One you are using ing, the other one you may not use ing. All right. But you can also use, instead of using will be, like what you say, you use going to only. You use going to. Going to is actually means you are using your infinitive. Going to, you see, using the two there, the two brings in your infinitive. The two actually brings in your infinitive. So that is the difference in the form. That's all only. So nothing to worry about it. All right. But of course, you can write either way also. You can write either way also. Most probably, it might be here somewhere. I'm not sure whether it's here or not. But maybe no, because this one, they're already talking about will be only. So you can see the examples here. You have pattern A and pattern B. So what is in your pattern A? It says on one side you have independent clause and the other side you have a dependent clause or a time marker. What they are trying to tell you here is that, you see in the first one, the independent clause, it says we will be relying mainly on solar power. Can this sentence stand on its own or not? 100% can, because the sentence says we will be relying mainly on solar power, full stop. But you see the other sentence there, it tells you within 20 years. So this sentence cannot stand on its own. The within 20 years is hanging there. And that's why they call it the dependent clause, because it depends on the independent clause in the first place. All right. So that is what they mean here by independent clause and dependent clause. It's a rubbish lorry. What do you thought? Some machine going on suddenly. Okay, right. So, and then the next one, most Americans will be using electric cars. By when? By the year 2030. By the year 2030. So you see, you can stop at electric cars. The sentence is a full sentence. Most Americans will be using electric cars. But when? By the year 2020. So this one is called a dependent clause or a time marker. That's all only. It marks the time when it will happen. And the third one, automakers won't be installing steering wheels. Full sentence can full stop. But the other side, when autonomous cars take over the roads. All right. Now you change it upside down. Huh? The pattern be now the time marker or the dependent clause goes in front and the independent clause goes at the back. All right. So same thing also before 2040. And then now you see the sentence, computers will be outperforming humans. So this one also you can stand on its own. Computers will be outperforming humans. Same with 1 million people will be enjoying life on Mars. You don't need the time marker there. All right. And the third sentence, humans will be living off a universal basic income. But if you want to add the time marker, you can add the time marker. Huh? So the next page, what they ask you to do is they try to ask you to create your own future progressive and then have the dependent clause or time marker. So if you're free, you can do this. All right. And then maybe the next time you come or what, you can try and send, but also you can use your WhatsApp and contact teacher and you can send it, take a picture of it, and then you can send to me. So that will be the easier way of doing it. All right. So Jai, do I still have your number? I think maybe, isn't it? I think last time from the IELTS time we have. Huh? Okay, right. So you have anything, then you let me know. Okay, so we stop here because the rubbish man is already here. He comes exactly at 9:30 every time. Yes, every time I have a night class, I hear the rubbish will sound. I'm worried about my car down there, because he passes by that dog shop, the dog shop. He'll pass by the back of the dog shop. Okay, right. So let's stop here.